Hey guys, welcome to this live stream. And in this live stream, we're gonna see about the latest launch of Qwen 3 AI. If you will go on Google and simply search Qwen 3, then you can see that it has been released and people are talking about this AI because it has claimed that it can beat Gemini 2.5 Pro, the Grok 3 and other AI models. Even though if we will go this in the blog of Qwen LM, so we can see that it has enabled thinking mode, that it can think deeper, act faster. And if we will go down, that we can see the benchmark, and in the benchmark you can see that it has compared with OpenAI's O1 model, DeepSeek R1, Grok 3 Beta, Gemini 2.5 Pro, OpenAI O3 Mini, and somehow it has beat other AIs. You can see the benchmark, and also if you will see the other benchmark of their own AIs like Qwen 3, and they have compared with Qwen 2.5, Gamma 3, DeepSeek version 3, GPT-4o, and you can see that it has been better performance, and it is better than other AIs. And also if we will talk about Qwen 3, then you can see that there are total 6 models, and the model start with Qwen 3 0.6 billion parameters, and it ends with Qwen 3 32 billion parameter. And if we'll talk about context length, then it is it is having 128,000 context length in the Qwen 3 to 32 billion parameters. And also there are two models, that is Qwen 3 30 billion parameters, and in the first one 3 billion parameter will be active, and in the second one is Qwen 3 235 billion parameters, and in that 22 billion parameter gonna be active, and the context length is the same 128,000. And also if we will go down, then we can see the key features, that it has hybrid thinking modes. Qwen 3 modes introduce a hybrid approach to problem solving. They support two modes. First one is thinking mode, and the second one is the non-thinking mode. Thinking mode is it's same as ChatGPT's reason a feature, that where before responding you it gonna think and then it gonna respond. And if we will see the benchmark, then you can see without thinking it's not gonna be so accurate, but when it start things, then you can see the accuracy of the result is increasing, and same with other sort of tasting. And you can see it like the better it thinks, the more it thinks, the better the result is. And it is multilingual support. It has 119 languages supported, like you can chat with this AI model in 119 languages. And the languages you can see here, all the languages that it supports. Improved agentic capabilities, it has improved the agentic capabilities as well. We have optimized the Qwen 3 modes for coding and agentic capabilities. Wow, we're gonna test this also. And here is a video that it is showing that how good it is. Okay, so this is the thinking mode. It is thinking, and then again gonna answer the question. Okay, we will test this, do not worry. And there is some other sort of parameters that it is showing. Okay, so it is post training, it is showing how the AI trained and developed with Qwen 3. If you want to develop with Qwen 3, then you can see this documentation, this code. This can help you to achieve that. By the way, now I want to know how to access this friends of Qwen. Okay, so like we can access Qwen 3 on this platform. Spider Qwen 3 is open source, and we can use this using Llama as well. What I will do now, so I will simply go on Google and I want to access this. So how can I do that? I will simply open Okay, this is the Hugging Face URL. We can use this using OLAMA and Open Router. So I will simply search Qwen, and if we will go on this chat.qwen.ai, then we will be able to chat with this latest model. You can see here that it is showing Qwen 3 235 billion parameter and 30 billion parameter, and there is also 2.5 max. So what I'm gonna do, I will be selecting this default model, and now we can chat with this AI model. We can ask anything. We're gonna test this model right here. So what I'm gonna do, it is showing me whether I should log in or what. I will say I prefer still log out. So I ask first question, how many hours are in. My question is simply how many hours is in strawberry. This is very simple question, so let's ask this. And we have not enabled the thinking mode, and it is answering without thinking, and it is showing me that there are total 5 hours. And if we will count how many hours are there, then 1 2 3 4 5. That is true, that is true. And next question will be, write 10 sentence ending with ball. So I asked write 10 sentence ending with ball, and no, where is the ball? I said ending with ball. There is no ball. So it failed here. Here is before and something else. Okay, let me enable thinking mode and ask the same question. So simply copy and paste the question. Okay. Now it started thinking, and after thinking, maybe it's gonna answer the question. So it is checking what should they respond. No way, it is not ending with ball. I instructed the AI to it should end the sentence with ball. Where is ball? Where is ball? There is no ball. Where is ball? Let me know. Okay, so I said you it to be end with ball. So it is still thinking, and don't know how it gonna respond. So it is saying it is apologizing, and there is still no ball at the end. So it fails here. By the way, let me write some other questions. Right. Okay, let me rephrase this first of all, so we can have a very new chat, and it's gonna be creating a website, fully functioning website. Okay, write HTML, CSS, and JS code for a portfolio website. It is very simple, and I asked, so let's see what it gonna do. So it is writing the code. Hero section, about me project, context form, responsive layout. It is very simple and easy, and we're gonna see this coding work. Is it good? It can it do the coding part? It is very simple uh, code. It is writing very simple code. By the way, what we can do, we can simply search HTML compiler, and we're gonna compile the HTML code. So I'm gonna use this code shape because I used to use this one, and I think, array. Hmm. Okay, where is this? Where is this? Hmm. Still log out, and here is the complete code that it has created. So what I'm gonna do, I will simply test for testing purpose. I will simply copy, and I'm gonna show you. By the way, here we need to change this to index, because you can see that it is showing me index.js, so it should be index.js. And if we also need to copy css and javascript, so let me do that. We can copy this by clicking on this, and this is the css part. And then we need to, why it is saying me all the time to log in, this is the javascript part, so let me copy and paste that as well. And now I'm gonna run the code, and wow, it is created this website. It is easy, it is simple, and it looks awesome. And whether this responsive, so yep, it is responsive. It is actually responsive. It is working properly. Nice. So it works well, it works literally well. Now I can do one thing, and that is maybe taste something else. Should I log in? No, I want to be log out. By the way, we didn't enable any sort of thinking mode, so now I will enable thinking mode, and I will ask the AI, write better. Uh, I want modern. I want modern website that look professional, and also that should be um that should be colorful. Also add more content to the website, and this time I have enabled the thinking mode. And now let's see what it come up with. Optional enhancement, it was saying hero image URL on your background. By the way, we can see the hero URL image that it has provided. Where is that? About hero. Here should be the hero button, but there is no hero section. Okay, so it has wrote this one, plus image. It has added here. So it started writing the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So now we're gonna wait this, and then we're gonna just copy and paste those codes, and we're gonna test whether this Qwen 3 is literally a good AI, or like whether it was showing us that it has made the AIs. It is true. Can it do better? For what we can see in the different benchmark like live bench, code force. I was impressed with this code forces because it was having 2056 score, whether Gemini 2.5 having only 2001, and OpenAI's O3 2036. But I wanted to compare it with other AIs as well. Um, maybe Claude 3.7, because Claude 3.7 is so good in coding. Yep, I think now it has generated the code. So here is CSS, JavaScript and other part. So this is the CSS that it has generated this time. So let's go on style.css and add that. And again, now we need to copy the HTML part. So yep, go ahead and copy and paste the HTML part as well, and change this to index.js, and now hit run button, and let's check. Wow, it is colorful. It is also toggle dark mode. No, it is not working. About me and skills, projects, what client says. No, it is not so good. If we will ask the same thing to other AIs like Gemini 2.5 Pro, they will write better code. If we click on skills, so I do not think that they have wrote the JavaScript part. Where is JavaScript? Okay, so they wrote JavaScript as well. I forgot to see that. Okay. My bad, my bad. So this is the JavaScript, and it was the responsive enhancement. It was the responsive enhancement, and so let me paste the responsive enhancement too. So yep, now it has perfect, it has everything. And if we will now, but still the CSS, did I copy it and pasted CSS or not? Because the CSS is not working. What is this? I copied this, and let's go on the CSS part and paste that. Yeah, I have pasted that. Okay. Run. Still same. It is showing still same. I didn't like this one, this forms, to be honest, what it created. Previous one was better, that was simple and nice. And also whether this working or not. Testimonials, if I click on testimonials, nothing is happening. Contact, nothing is happening. So I am disappointed, to be honest. What is this? What is this? You are saying you are better in that, but you are not able to design a UI. Maybe they can solve some other type of for some other type of problems. So yep. I think I have tested this AI, and also you, if you want to use this AI in APIs, so what you can do, you can simply uh let me search again, Qwen, and you can simply go on open router. Also you can like go on Olama, you can download this on your local machine and run that. And if you do not know how to run any sort of AI models on the on local machine, then I have created a video, you can watch that video too. And you can also like use this open router, and you can use APIs from open router. And also like in the starting page, it gonna give you free access of this AI model. If you will search free, then you can see a Qwen 330 billion parameter, a active 3 billion parameter, it is free. And if you will click on this, you can select this model, and you can use this while you're coding or any sort of API kind of development. So yep, that was all for this live stream, and I hope that I hope that you like this video, and if you did, then give a thumbs up. Maybe in the next one videos we're gonna compare other AI models, whether and we're gonna see which one performs better. Seriously, I was a little bit disappointed by this AI Qwen 3. I'm still wondering, is it literally better than other AIs as it was showing in their blog? We have not tasted like other math problem or other sort of problems, but still I have doubt a little bit. By the way, that's all for this video. We will meet in another one. Bye.